Get nerdy with me. We're talking AI, we're talking Star Trek. One reason I love Star Trek is because of the possibilities that are there. So many things that are from there we actually use today, like cell phones. So it makes me wonder what else might be possible. Eradicating poverty, a lack of food, homelessness. I think we're about to enter a new age. And I know for some of you that might be a little bit scary because you may be thinking, is AI going to take my job? But what if instead it gave you the ability to figure out what you really want to do and start doing that thing? I know this might be a pie in the sky idea, but what if it's not? What if instead of being terrified about AI and how it's going to take over, we lean into it and we look at the ways that it can help us? Help us become the kind of person that is doing what they want to do with their life, their short, precious life. If you hate what you're doing now, maybe this is the time to start talking to ChatGPT, to AI and saying, hey, here's what I'm doing. I don't like it. Here's the parts I don't like. Here's the parts I do like. Here's what I would love to be doing in a perfect world. How can I get there? What steps do I need to take between where I'm at now to where I want to be able to get there? Like this idea, but short on cash? Ask ChatGPT how to do it for free. How to get from point A to point B as inexpensively as possible. Let's say you want to be a doctor and you're saying, well, I have to go to 8 or 12 or however many years of medical school. There's no way to do that for free, right? But what if you could with the right grants, the right connections, the right support? So ask ChatGPT, how do I get the right connections, the right support? Where do I start? Where do I start with grants? What kind of grants can I look at? And if you can't find it on ChatGPT, maybe it's time to look on Google's Bard or Claude. My point is this, we're entering an age where anything could be possible or anything could be terrifying. And honestly, I'm not saying that there's not merit to feeling a little bit nervous about some of these new changes. But honestly, I don't think we're going to go back anytime soon or ever. I'm a copywriter, for example, and a good one. But I think the majority of my work is going to look a lot different in like 8 months, 12 months, 18 months than it does right now. So my question is, how can I use AI? And now let's go back to Star Trek. If I have more time because I'm using AI, what else could I be doing? Could I be resting, healing, learning new things, having hobbies? I think the world's a much better place when we love what we do, when we don't have to worry about how we're going to make money because we already know how, when we have an identity outside of work, money, or bills. And I feel like Star Trek gave us a glimpse of what that could look like. There's a lot of opportunity out there right now for you. And yes, of course, using these tools, you want to fact check them. You want to use outside sources to figure out if this is correct or not. But even if it only gives you a starting place and helps you get unstuck, that could be life transforming, world transforming, generational transforming kind of stuff. So jump into it. Got questions? Send me a comment. I'm happy to help.